Clarence. Clarence McConnell.
Thank you, Brain Guy. Great to be here. What's up, everyone? If you got alcohol, drink it now. You know, like, I feel like we haven't incorporated that a lot in the show, and yeah, I've been hitting the flask under the desk over there. I've been learning a lot of fucking shit. Like I am involved in like a monster-related profession. And I didn't even know most of the stuff. Like, you know, I didn't even know human monster crossover could exist. The sandworm penis was crazy. And yeah, you're a great drawer artist.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm Clarence. I am a monster photographer. So I take different photographs of monsters. And yeah, let's get into it. Roll the thing, brain boy. Boom. Oh.
Here it comes.
Boom. This is the end of my presentation, so sneak peek at what's to come. But we're going to rewind that
It's
back
sort
to
of
the
like
start.
one of those movies where you see the end and
Yeah.
then
It's like Memento, but with PowerPoint.
Yeah, I
I
feel
love
like I'm
Mentos.
watching Memento.
right now I
Strawberry
feel like
Mentos are really good.
So, Capturing the Beast, featuring renowned monster photographer myself, Clarence Mikata.
Fascinating.
I know you guys are probably wondering, like, who is this guy? He doesn't look very experienced, but just to warm you up, boom. I'm the fucking best. And honestly, I'm not trying to, like, have a hot head or anything, but, you know, I got the facts to back it up. I'm going to show you a couple examples of, you know, why I'm the best monster photographer out there. So yeah, next slide. I don't know if you guys heard of the Kabadook 2013, very famous photo. You can see it here. This was a photo that I took.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
It was
wow.
of the Babadook in Cabo, surfing it up. You know, a lot of people can't even get that close to the Babadook, especially not when the Babadook's having fun. So check it out. Let's zoom in a little bit. Look at that guy.
Oh, he's
Surf's up,
definitely
baby.
Oh,
hanging
wow,
loose.
yeah, and
Hanging
that is the
time.
Babadook.
Yeah, and he like, you know, he gets into it. I mean, he hangs zero because he's like not really having any legs. He's got like kind of a weird
He just like fades away.
torso thing that he's going, but he surfs up, you know.
Wow.
But yeah. So that's part of my work. Next slide.
Wow.
Oh, achievement medal for civilian service, Clarence Mikata. Where could that come from? Well, I was actually really integral into helping bust Shrek for his public urination scandal.
Oh.
This
Oh,
is a photo
wow.
I took of Shrek pissing on a playground at night. Just happened to be shooting, pictures of bugs. I also think bugs are monsters. But then I turned around, and then cha-ching, gold mine. Shrek just freaking whizzing all over there. I'm glad he didn't piss on the slide, though.
I think we're all glad for that.
But yeah, he's a sex offender now. Next slide. $700.
Oh.
What's this doing here? What's this for? This is how much TMZ paid me to leak Frankenstein's sex tape. Boom.
Wow, and there he is.
This is me. I didn't strictly photograph this. This is more of a kind of infiltrating and getting footage, acquiring footage to leak to TMZ. And that black box is, of course, Frank's dong, covered up by the TMZ logo. But yeah, so as you can see, you know, I'm pretty big into monster photography, monster capturing, monster following. And yeah, I'm kind of a big deal, but don't want to get too out of myself. Why I'm here today is I have something to share with you guys. It's a monster that no one has been able to photograph before. No one's been able to properly track, to even get close to.
Maybe
So
Bigfoot?
dangerous. One of the most dangerous monsters.
The abominable
Maybe
snowman?
it's
JLD.
the
Hmm.
large.
And this is none other
I don't think I know this.
Then Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh.
Yes. Don't get too spooked. I'm sorry if I spooked you.
Ah.
You could take a shot. Ease that stress.
I.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus. You know, it's like, oh, how could something with such a beautiful, ripe exterior be such a monster on the inside? It actually dates back to Jewish folklore. Next slide. The Broxa. It's a bird,
Wow.
a bird bat type spirit
Is that
that was
her?
known to come in and steal milk from goats and drink the blood of children during the night. And some believe that Julia is part Broxa. And it lives inside of her waiting to be unleashed. It's a very vicious demon. And so the whole through line here, I guess I'm trying to say, is like, why do we have to worry about Julia? You know, she's in shows that I like. It's not
Yeah.
gonna hurt me.
Why do we need to worry about her?
But if you notice, she's been collecting something, huh? What has she been collecting? What has she been winning? Orbs of Chaos. Next slide. The Orbs of Chaos. Now listen. You might like, whoa, this guy's jumping ship. I thought he was cool. I thought he drank. I do. But I'm also very knowledgeable on monster lore, on what monsters are up to. And the Orbs of Chaos they're more dangerous than nuclear warheads, all right? If these go into the wrong hands, it's worse than any Transformers plot you could ever think of, okay? And Julia, JLD right now, has 8. No, I'm talking about the ones that she personally earned. 11 if you're counting, things that she was involved in her cabal of monsters that dance around and
Oh my God.
grab boys.
Kramer.
But she has 8, and if she gets 9, all hell could break loose. She could disintegrate you. She'd look at you, and she'd be like, "Hey, are you a fan?" What would you say?
I can really relate to Elaine. I loved your.
Boom! You're Ash now.
Oh
9
my
Orbs
God.
of Chaos, you're Ash now.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like Ash even just sitting here.
You feel the orbs. They permeate. There's an energy, an orb energy. And when they get closer together, that energy starts to harness. You know when people say Mercury is in retrograde? That shit's bullshit. It's when the Chaos Orbs are close together. Shit starts to fuck up.
Wow.
Your computer doesn't save when you're like editing that sweet music video for your friend Brian. But yeah. Anyway, I've been going deep. I've been using my skills in photography to track her down and figure out what she's up to. Next slide. I went to a forest in North Scotland, and you might look at this photo and you might be like, oh, there's just a bunch of trees. But look closer. Enhance. There she is.
Oh wow, and I didn't even see her.
Yeah,
I
it
just
might be hard to
gasped
see her
because
right
it was
now.
a beautiful forest.
It might be hard to see her right now, but I put this big red arrow. If you can see that red,
Okay.
the red arrow.
Oh
is not part of
yeah.
the
Now I
And
see
first
it.
I thought I was seeing her, but now I see that she is next to the red
The
arrow.
arrow is pointing to JLD.
That's a tactic I use with dummies a lot, so that's very successful, is to put a big red arrow.
Yeah, and as you can see, she's drinking her chaos fluid in her cup, and she's probably on her way to an orb. I tried to follow her, but she vanished before I could see if she had acquired one.
And
What I
you
mean-
were thinking that there was an orb in the woods or something?
Huh?
In
You-
the woods
you-
of northern Scotland?
There was an orb there?
They could be anywhere.
Ah.
Yeah.
But usually are they anywhere in particular?
There's been a lot in LA. But
Hmm.
an unusual amount
Fascinating.
in Los Angeles.
It's a big city.
Yeah, I know it's big.
I guess it increases the chances that there would be an orb there because there's so many people.
That's true too. That's a good point. You guys are smart. But yeah, I stayed on her trail until she disappeared, and then I went to this lake. Next slide.
Oh.
That's it's a picture that I forgot I put on there. Yeah. Next.
Wow, yeah, and
next.
look at those chaos orbs,
next,
right?
Yeah. No, she's a horrible monster beast. Next. Thank you,
Wow.
Rainman.
How did
So here we are. I'm
this
chilling
is a
at this
beautiful
lake.
picture.
I like to lap water up, sort of like a dog. I don't know. It's just like how I like to drink. I feel like pouring water in your mouth is a little too. I'm getting off track. I was at this lake lapping up some water, and I look, and I look, and I look up. I give you a. So I have like a rope tied around me to a rock, so I can really lean in, like if you were like scaling a building after a bank heist, and I lean in and I'm like.
So you weren't there to take photos.
What?
You weren't there to take photos?
This was post forest shot, so this
Oh,
is like
okay.
I'm gonna go get a refreshment.
Got it.
I was like, I look up, I'm like, what the? I'm like, what the? And I take out, I'm like, oh, it's showtime, baby.
Wait, and one more time, could you show me what you were like? Because I didn't see it the first
Oh,
time.
yeah, I got you. So there's remember, I'm suspended by a rope here.
Right, yeah.
Showtime. And then snap. That's that picture. Now you're like, oh, it's just a lake, dude. It's a beautiful photo, by the way, I know. But enhance. Oh, yeah, just a log. What are you doing? Enhance again. Boom.
Oh, and there's the red arrows. And that is
JLD.
helpful.
Are those?
Yeah. No, and look, so it's not the log. Look at where the red arrows are pointing. That's where JLD is.
Oh, and now I am seeing JLD.
But is she holding something?
She's holding, that's a good observation. She's holding 2 orbs of chaos.
Wow, and I did not even see that, and now
You
I'm
can see-
seeing it, and my mind is blown.
You can see them glisten. And she's fucking happy. You know, she's got all her chaos going. I was getting pretty bad vibes already, so I'm like, there must be orbs around, you know?
Right.
There must be orbs around. I was feeling pretty wacky. I was like, there must be. I dropped a joint in the lake. I'm like, there's got to be orbs around here. Next slide. Just a closer look at what the orbs look like. So you can
Right.
identify them. So if you see them in the wild, you snatch them and you return them to me. I have a proper safe storage to put them in. It's got kind of this magnetized field around it, so no chaos escapes.
You know, you're not going to believe it.
Huh?
I actually saw a bunch of these in a store on the Sunset Strip. They were just like a pile of them.
On the Sunset Strip,
Yeah.
a pile of orbs.
Yeah, just a
How
lot
were
of
you
orbs
feeling?
inside a store. They were just selling them.
No, but how were you feeling? Were you feeling off?
I dropped so many joints, dude. It was ridiculous.
Dude. Oh, Sunset. Do you know
Yeah.
what the store's name was?
LA Gifts, something like that. It's probably like an anagram for Julia Louis-Dreyfus's God or something like that.
Yeah,
Some Illuminati trick.
yeah. I'm gonna go to that store after. But guys, you don't understand. If JLD acquires the 9th orb, it's not only gonna be the end for us. She will transform into a hideous, disgusting beast that will rule over Earth. It will. Next slide.
Oh,
Next slide.
that
I
doesn't
changed
look
my
so
mind.
bad.
That's the monster I want to
Next
kiss.
slide. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Here it is.
Oh.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now
Yeah,
that's a
she's not-
great
she's
example.
scary. She's not.
That's a great example
attractive.
right there of too many
And too long.
and too long.
That's this really scary monster. Oh wait, I saw JLD at a grocery store in Los Angeles yesterday. I told her how cool it was to meet her in person, but I didn't want to bother her. It said, "Oh, like you're doing now?" I was taken aback, and all I could say was, "Huh?" But she kept cutting me off and going, "Huh, huh, huh," continuing with my shopping, and I heard her chuckle as I walked off. When I came to,
Oh, we can
Gone.
keep going.
She hears us. She's making the messages disappear. But Fever Woman, I hear you. If you ever see JLD in person, scream. Just be like, Veep's not that great, and then run the other way. But yeah, this is the hellish beast that could come to fruition. I mean, if this happens, like, you know, she's peeling the earth open like an orange, and that, you know, that hot core magma is gonna drip all over the sides like a sundae, like hot fudge on a sundae, and it's gonna create mini Hawaiis around. And it's gonna be really cool for like a couple weeks because everybody's gonna be going to these new Hawaiis. It's like everyone has an island now because, like, you know, the magma like mixes with it's like, you know, a lot of island. There's gonna be a lot of people on island time. But then soon after, it's gonna melt over the entire ocean, and we won't have any water. And it'll be like it'll turn into from like island time to like game over time. And like, you know, when the water runs out, like we can drink alcohol probably for a little longer, but like then that's gonna run out, and then we'll probably die of dehydration or something. But yeah, so this is dire. This is serious. Yeah, we need to figure out a way to stop her. I'm gonna keep tracking her, but I just wanted to share my findings. And this is what you saw in the beginning. We'll bookend this with boom. Any questions?